Good morning. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. Good morning. Just waiting for you guys to join. Hoping my internet connection is good today. Been having some issues with that. I don't know what's going on. But we'll see how we do today. So, for those of you keeping track, it is Tuesday. I wish someone would keep track of me and my day because I keep thinking it's Saturday or Thursday or what, and I'm always wrong. So today is Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. Into a new week, right? The end of the month. Yay. So I see a bunch of you joining over on Instagram. Good morning, everybody. Facebook, we have anyone over there? First of all, I want to apologize to my Facebook folks yesterday. My live cut off 10 minutes early for you guys. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. Actually didn't end on mine. I could still see myself. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Facebook Lives. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. But what I did do is I put a link to the YouTube, which was a copy of the Instagram Live, in that post. So if you want to watch the whole thing from start to finish and want to get those last 10 minutes, just head over to YouTube. It will be there. Okay. So sorry about that. I really hope that doesn't happen today. I'm not sure if my internet is just sick or what, but it just was not working like it should yesterday. So I'm really sorry, guys. I was on a roll too. I was having fun and a lot of you missed a lot of it. So you Instagram got the full one, so this doesn't apply to you, but Facebook, I'm so sorry. Not seeing many people over there in Facebook this morning. That's okay. Bunch of you on Instagram, so I guess we'll just get jumping in. I'm going to talk about vitamin C today, which I'm sure is one that many of you are interested in right now, right? Because vitamin C, is so involved in immune function and many other benefits. And so there's also some really great research on it right now. So I wanted to kind of dive into what vitamin C is, where we can get it, the things that it has been proven to be helpful in, why we care, right? I'm sure when you were growing up, when you got sick, everyone said, drink your orange juice or drink your orange juice. Why? Why is it so important? So that is what I want to talk about today, vitamin C. So we're doing a nutrient review. Pretty cool. I am not positive that Facebook is over there. Let's just keep going, Instagram. Oh, there we go. I see one. Good morning, Carrie. Having some trouble with Facebook today. Sorry, folks. Okay, so we're going to talk about vitamin C. I don't think it's any secret that vitamin C is a very useful nutrient. I think most of us have been taught that from the time we were little. So vitamin C is probably not a surprise to you. However, it has been used and is used in so many different therapies that maybe you're not quite aware of. Good morning, Gretchen. So let's talk about it. So first of all, it's a water-soluble vitamin. So vitamins typically would be fat or water soluble. So the ones that are fat soluble have a little bit more toxicity than the ones that are water soluble. Why? Because water soluble will be removed through the body, right? So if you take too much, it will come back out. So there's pros and cons to that. It's not always fun when you take too much, but it's, you're able to kind of modify your dose a little bit better than if it was a fat soluble vitamin. So it's a water soluble vitamin, which means it's not stored in large amounts in your body. It's actually excreted. It has been noted as a valuable natural therapy since 1923, and that's when they originally isolated vitamin C, okay? And it's required for more than 300 metabolic functions within your body, 300 different functions. This isn't simply about immune, okay? Although that's an awesome research on that. It is categorized as an essential nutrient, meaning that your body can't produce it. You have to eat it. Okay, so we have essential and non-essential nutrients. Essential nutrients we have to consume in our diet in some way. Vitamin C is one of those. Now that's a shame because it's involved in so many different functions. You would think that our body would make it. I guess we didn't do that one right, but it has been used historically to treat so many illnesses. Okay, before the use of antibiotics, many doctors would use vitamin C to heal those that were sick from bacterial and viral infections. Interestingly, around 1940s, in the 1940s, a doctor by the name of Frederick Klenner published 28 scientific papers in which he shared his methodologies for healing chickenpox, tetanus, mumps, measles, and polio, all through the use of vitamin C. Okay? So, what makes it so effective? right? Have you guys ever heard of the term free radical? Kind of sounds like some people out there right now, but really what it is that's a cell. It's an unstable atom that floats around your body and kills healthy cells. Okay, so many people hear of it when you're talking about skin therapy or like skin. The free radicals hit the skin when you're out in the sun and you get wrinkles. They're not great things. What they do is they damage cells. Okay, well, vitamin C is an electron donor, and whenever you have an electron donor, it wants to give it to those free radicals to stabilize them, okay? Because a free radical is unstabilized. So vitamin C donates an electron, stabilize the free radical goes away, better health of the cells, okay? A little bit of chemistry for your Tuesday morning, fun stuff. As an antioxidant, vitamin C, an antioxidant just basically means that it kills free radicals, okay? It heals cells. That's what antioxidant means, basically. But it helps protect your body from other pollutants and toxins as well. So I'm going to go into how it plays a role in the skin, as well as how it plays a role in your immune system as well, and how stress impacts it, because I had to go there, right? So, all of us stressful beings, guess what? Vitamin C is required for adrenal function. So if you are under a ton of stress, guarantee you're burning through not only your B vitamins, but you're also burning through your vitamin C. Okay, so it's always an essential nutrient anyway. Okay, but then when you're under stress, you're gonna need it even more regularly. Okay, now you can do this through the diet. We're gonna talk about how to take it, how much to take it, those types of things in just a minute. But the most common symptom of low vitamin C is actually fatigue. Oddly enough, most common symptom of adrenal fatigue is, drumroll, fatigue, right? So we have some overlap here. So overwhelm and fatigue is pretty much, those are what I see the most as the most common symptoms of adrenal fatigue. Studies have shown that people with high levels of vitamin C do not show many of the typical mental and physical signs of stress, okay? They actually usually report feeling less stress and bounce back from stressful situations faster than people with low vitamin C. And that was a study that said that. In fact, I think I had a little tidbit on that one. In that same study, they also showed that vitamin C would help reduce blood pressure, lower cortisol, and make people feel better in general, lower acute stress. So pretty darn cool. So vitamin C is essential. Many of us are deficient in it. And simply eating an orange every day isn't always enough. Although oranges have a lot of benefit, citrus has a lot of benefit in many different ways on top of vitamin C. But let's talk about the physiology behind why vitamin C matters, okay? Thank you to all of you over there on Facebook checking in. Hopefully the feed is all right today. And hello to all of you saying hi on Instagram. Nice to see you. Okay, so most of us know that vitamin C supports the immune system, right? I think most people got that one down. Grandma used to make you orange juice when you were sick, right? I know my grandma had a juicer, and anytime it was like, oh, you got to get your vitamin C for the day, right? She would juice fresh oranges. Here in Arizona, we have fresh oranges growing everywhere. Right now, my youngest, my 8-year-old, goes next door to my neighbor's orange tree and pulls oranges off every couple days and juices his own orange juice. It's a mess. I'm the one that has to clean it up, but I think it's sweet that he's trying to get his vitamin C every day from these fresh oranges. Definitely better fresh than from, bought jugs full of a ton of sugar. Now, oranges do have a lot of sugar, so not all of you can necessarily do orange juice. So we're gonna talk about all these different options, but always good to get food in, okay? Always good. So research has shown that vitamin C assists your body's immune defense, okay? And it does this by supporting numerous different cellular functions within your immune system, okay? It's multifaceted. It does a variety of different things, which is really cool. It will protect your body against pathogens and promote the removal of free radicals, which we just talked about, but it does it from the skin as well, which means that the barrier of your skin becomes stronger. And when the barrier of your skin becomes stronger, you have less environmental impact. So when we look at skin cancers or like anything from the environment, toxins, environmental pollutants, they're going to be less harmful to you if you have a good level of vitamin C, because the vitamin C can give you a better barrier. Now they're still harmful, okay, they can still cause damage, but not as much in the presence of normal vitamin C levels. So imagine if you're under a ton of stress and you're low in vitamin C, what does that do for your skin? If any of you have had major stress events, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, what happened? You know, your skin just doesn't look as bright. It doesn't look as vibrant, right? Those nutrient deficiencies from stress have an impact on your skin. One of the biggest, I guess, physical exams as a physician that I do is when I first meet someone is look at their skin. There is so much that you can gather from someone by just looking them in the eye, talking to them, and looking at their general complexion, okay? Vitamin C plays a huge role in that. It's also involved in collagen, which I'm gonna come back to in a second, okay? So it protects us against environmental oxidative stress, which means environmental free radicals. Okay, we got to kill those suckers. Now, they also found on the immune system that when in a study that taking vitamin C each day reduced cold symptom duration in adults by 8%. Okay, so it lowered the duration of the cold in adults and in children by 14%. Okay? Hey, good morning. It's okay to be late. You can just rewatch it. No big deal. We're just getting into the meat of it. Am I early today? I'm a little early today. All right. Kudos to me, man. Wake up. Yeah. So also, I have more. Vitamin C should be, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. There's another study that showed that if you take it every day in dosages of about 200 milligrams per day, it helps against cold and flus. If you take it in the beginning of illness, it helps shorten the duration. Now, on the dosing, I'll probably go into this again in a second, but here's the thing. With any nutrient, everybody is different, okay? So can you overdose vitamin C? Yes, okay, you can. So don't just randomly go out there and start pounding vitamin C, okay? I think your better bet at this point is to take low doses more often, incorporate into the diet more often, and then if you have a particular condition that you're treating, immune dysfunction, adrenal fatigue, talk to your doctor about the appropriate level for you. All of my patients are on different doses, okay? I can't even sit here and say to you, hey, this is the normal dose for everybody. But one of the main side effects of vitamin C when taking orally is diarrhea. So it's pretty obvious when you take too much. So pay attention to that. But all of these studies are actually showing benefit at a pretty low amount every day. These were around 200 milligrams per day. Okay, so if you think of the average supplement, I think is anywhere from typically, well, there's some at 250, many at 500, and many at a gram or 1,000. So if you think about that, 200 milligrams per day in the whole scheme of things really isn't a lot. All right, so very good for the immune system. Another fact you may not know is that vitamin C can help fight iron deficiency anemia. How, Dr. Pingel? Well, vitamin C helps us absorb iron. I have seen so many people with low iron levels taking iron and it's not making a difference. Now, there could be multiple reasons for that, okay? The form of the iron. That could be that they don't have enough acid in their stomach to help the digestion and breakdown of iron, okay? Or maybe they're under a lot of stress and they're just not utilizing their supplements well. But another main reason is they're also deficient in vitamin C. If you're deficient in vitamin C, you cannot uptake that iron as well as you could otherwise. So you'll notice that a lot of the really high quality iron supplements out there also include vitamin C. And that's why. It's not there for any other reason. It's there to help you absorb that iron. Same things goes dietarily. If you're doing dietary sources of iron, right? Blackstrap molasses is one of the vegan options for iron. But meats and nuts and lentils and things like that, you also need vitamin C with them. That is why plant-based diets do so well, because when you eat a plant, it's not just one nutrient. It's a variety of nutrients that work together. Vitamin C is the same way. Vitamin C is in a lot of different plants. Reason being, it helps absorb all those minerals, helps absorb the iron. I'm seeing some questions over on Instagram. I see them, just trying to read them as I go along. I'll probably answer most of these as we go along. So if you're someone who has iron deficiency anemia, good idea to talk to your doctor about the addition of vitamin C and how much you should add. Very, very, very cool. In fact, I want to say I have a study on that. Look at that. I do. Researchers found that consuming as little as 100 milligrams of vitamin C each day can help boost iron absorption by almost 70%. Okay, now on the flip side, if you're someone that has too much iron, right, someone with hemochromatosis or other iron storage diseases, vitamin C needs to be watched. You people probably shouldn't be taking lots of vitamin C, okay? So, got to find the right balance for everyone, okay? There's never a one size fits all, okay, ever. But additionally, in 2013, there was a study of more than 500 factory workers, and they revealed that supplementing with iron, folic acid, and vitamin C increased their hemoglobin. Okay, and hemoglobin is what you're looking at when it comes to anemia, okay, oxygen carrying unit. Furthermore, the prevalence of the anemia decreased by almost half by incorporating the vitamin C. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Okay, I see some questions over there on Facebook as well. I promise I'm coming back and answer them all. I promise. I always do, right? I always get there eventually. I will. I see them all, though. I see all of you. Thank you for the questions. So, great for the immune system. Great for iron absorption. I see a question about low stomach acid. What would you do if you had low stomach acid? You would supplement with acid. Now, you could do that in a supplement form, like a digestive enzyme that has HCl in it. You could also try something along the lines of apple cider vinegar to help absorb that type of thing. And definitely, number one, you also need to look at the source as to why you have low stomach acid. Is it because you're under too much stress? Is there some sort of physiological reason why you do? You always need to find the source. Otherwise, you're just going to be chasing the answer for the rest of your life. Okay, hopefully that helps. All right, so guess what? It also helps collagen. Okay, now how many out there have seen all these collagen products out there? Take collagen, takes collagen, it makes you look younger, blah, blah, blah. True. However, vitamin C is highly involved in the synthesis or production of collagen. Okay, so very important to have vitamin C. Take all the collagen you want, but if you don't have enough vitamin C, we're not really getting to the root of the cause, are we? So collagen is what maintains all the structure in our body. Okay, so bones, muscles, tendons, skin makes up almost 80% of the proteins that are found in our skin. Okay, so without proper collagen, you'll have joint discomfort, signs of aging, stiff muscles and tendons, and much more. Okay, vitamin C is a very, very important factor in the synthesis of collagen. Okay, not only is it a powerful antioxidant, which is that free radical thing we were talking about earlier, but it's also responsible for maintaining the activity in the enzymes that are responsible for actually building the collagen. Okay, so very, very, very important. There was a study in 2015 where they used topical application of vitamin C, and it induced collagen synthesis in women of all ages, but especially in those over 50. Okay, so you'll see if you go to spas, well, when we can go back to spas, you will see a lot of offerings like vitamin C treatment, vitamin C serums, things like that. That's why, okay, that's the main reason behind it. It helps kill off all those free radicals, and it helps build up the collagen, okay, which reveals more youthful skin, okay? So, and not to mention, I mean, we're talking about skin, but collagen is very important in your muscles and your bones and how you feel. So vitamin C in general is a fantastic nutrient and one that definitely is involved in a lot of things. Now, all of you out there with allergies, raise your hand. Me, especially right now. I know in Arizona, there's blooming everywhere. Vitamin C is a fantastic antihistamine, okay? So, there's a study here. I want to make sure I get the right numbers. So there was one study where participants took 2 grams of vitamin C. Okay, so that's more than I talked about earlier. Okay, but 2 grams of vitamin C each day, and they decreased their histamine levels by 38% in their blood. Okay, so for those of you with allergies, you don't need to be taking 2 grams a day, but having vitamin C in your daily diet is critical, okay? And if you're someone that has horrible allergies, talk to your doctor about how high you specifically can go in vitamin C during that time, okay? I take vitamin C every day. I don't have allergies. Now, I don't know if that goes hand in hand. Maybe I'm just the lucky one, but I definitely take it on a regular basis, especially during this time of year. Additionally, there was another study in 2018 that revealed that vitamin C, in addition to lowering histamine, also reduced the allergy symptoms or symptoms that could be allergy or not, such as fatigue, sleep disorders, depression, and lack of mental concentration. So it improved your concentration, improved sleeping, improved mood, okay, and improved allergies. Bonus. Now, I did mention earlier that one of the main side effects of taking too much vitamin C is that it can be a laxative, okay? Now, there's also a benefit to this in those with constipation. It's a great natural laxative. Now, many people, when they have surgery, when they go through anesthesia, the surgeon will recommend that they take a laxative during that time to help, stimulate their body back into doing its normal everyday function. A lot of surgeons I've seen now are starting to recommend vitamin C as this, okay? Because if you're taking vitamin C, it doesn't have all the side effects of a stimulant laxative, but it does also help bring water into the colon. So because it's a water-soluble nutrient, when you consume it, if you consume more than your body is necessarily using, it will bring more water into the digestive tract, and that causes an osmotic diarrhea, okay? In fact, on a study of more than 350 children, ages 3 to 5, they found that children who were constipated had lower intake of fiber, vitamin C, folate, and magnesium. Okay, interestingly, they also found that they drank more dairy products. Let's come back to the dairy topic on a different day, but some fun stuff in that one. So it absolutely can help. Now, if you take too much vitamin C orally, that's going to be your side effect, okay? So we don't want to take so much that you have a side effect, but we don't want to take too little either. So like I said, everyone's different, okay? I don't have a standard dose. I see some people are recommending that. I'll go through and give you some generals. I think the RDA says the higher limit they recommend is 2,000 per day. So most people that I know are anywhere from 250 a day to 1,000 a day, but everyone's different. And if you're really deficient, you're going to need more than somebody that isn't, okay? Dietarily, we'll talk about some more foods that have it as well. Have a recommendation for colloidal silver? Yeah, why not? We'll put that on the list. Why not? Cool. Now, cancer fighting properties. There are doctors out there that specialize in fighting cancer with alternative medicine or nutrient therapy. Fascinating stuff. When my mom was going through chemotherapy, I had her see a doctor who did this, and they did vitamin C therapy, and she would perk up for 3 or 4 days, which when you're going through chemo, it's tough, and you're really, really worn down. So seeing her perk up after a nutrient therapy, she felt great. She just kept wanting to go back. And I think it helped her through some of the harder times. It's fantastic. And that's not unproven. It's actually a ton of research on that. A study published in 2016 found that it can help break down tumor cells. Also, there was a meta-analysis where they looked at a bunch of different studies that was released in 2018, looking that cancer patients in general had lower vitamin C levels than non-cancer patients. Okay, it's a common deficiency across cancer. They also found that the vitamin C would decrease the toxic side effects of chemotherapy and improve the quality of life in cancer patients. And I saw that firsthand. The studies say it, but I saw it firsthand. Now, this is doctor-led. I cannot say this enough. Do not do this yourself. See a doctor who specializes in this, okay? Because they know what they're doing. Reason being, is that every cancer has a different vitamin C protocol, okay? Some need higher doses, some need lower doses. The frequency, how often you do it, varies amongst which cancer you have. So this is not something to determine on your own. However, as a general wellness, if you're taking vitamin C every day or eating a vitamin C rich diet, it only helps, okay? So very, very, very important. So while I'm talking about that, there is a study that came out 7 days ago. Let me pull it up. I don't know how many of you saw it. Unfortunately, not reported well in the media right now, which is a shame. But there was a study that came out on April 21st. It's on PubMed by Pharma Nutrition. And it was looking at vitamin C's effectiveness against viruses, in particularly also against acute respiratory distress syndrome, or ARDS, which is what is the lethal factor in COVID. Okay, so the people that recover don't go into ARDS. The people that go into ARDS are the ones that are having a very difficult time pulling away from this virus and surviving this virus. Now, ARDS is not specific to COVID, so I want to put that out there. ARDS happens with many different viruses. It just basically means that it made it to the lungs and it's damaging the lungs, okay? Now, COVID likes to do that, okay, especially in weak hosts. So what they're looking at is looking at how vitamin C might play a role in this. Still under investigation. Very, very cool stuff. Okay, I need to pull some of these. I kind of have to scroll through it to pull out some of the coolest things here. But they have found, okay, with vitamin C in the past against different viruses, vitamin C has been shown helpful in polio, hepatitis, herpes, chickenpox, measles, mono, trichinosis, arthritis, cancer, elevated cholesterol, corneal ulcers, glaucoma, burns, heat stroke, sunburn, slip disc, toxins, and heavy metal poisoning. Okay, so these are all things that vitamin C has full research on. So that's why they were investigating it for COVID as well. Let's see. So they go through a review of it on cancer, which is unbelievable. You guys will have to read this study. Treatment of viral infections. So what's going on, and what we see in the naturopathic world is that they're starting to incorporate this in hospitals, okay, under doctor supervision as an adjunct therapy in addition to other therapies, because adding antioxidants and the impact that vitamin C has had on other viruses in the past is definitely worth looking into, okay? Still under investigation, still not sure if it's a deciding factor or not, but the research is cool. So they were showing here that in other studies, let's see, in 2004, it was found that and these are all related to ARDS, okay, ARDS, so not necessarily specific to COVID, but specific to the damage in the lungs, that it was found that a certain level of vitamin C had shortened the ICU stay by 44%, okay? The use of vitamin C in sepsis in ICU cases was reported, and a major reduction in death was noted. So they're looking at the antioxidant potential against ARDS, okay? So this is some cool stuff, and I can't wait to follow it and see if it's implemented and in hospitals and what we see from that, okay? So don't take this, guys, as go out and try to give yourself high dose vitamin C. I'm not even talking about it as a preventative, but I am talking about it as a potent antiviral, and that it is something that researchers are looking at and doctors are looking at. And I think that's great because we need more integrative health care. Okay? We need more integrative health care. We need the education from things like what I do and the education from more of the conventional pharmaceutical side, and we need to blend them together because that's what's going to make us heal. We need to have proper nutrition, we need to take care of ourselves, we need to have everything at our disposal to do everything that we need to do. And vitamin C is showing some fantastic research against ARDS, so it's awesome. Keep a lookout for that. I'm sure if you, basically, by the way, the mechanism at which they're saying that vitamin C is making a difference, excuse me, is they're saying that it reduces the cytokine storm. Now, what's a cytokine storm? It's a huge inflammatory reaction basically in the body that starts to cause damage to the lungs. Okay, so what they're saying is the vitamin C reduces that storm. Okay, so you reduce the storm, you reduce the extensive damage to the lungs. You know, you have some resolution of symptoms and release from the hospital in other situations such as this, as quickly as 44% reduction in hospital stays, which is awesome. So vitamin C, just a little quick summary, supports the immune system, fights against anemia, iron deficiency anemia, and in fact, supports collagen, muscles, tendons, contains antihistamines, acts as a natural laxative, has cancer-fighting properties, okay? So get out there and get some vitamin C in you, right? So what has vitamin C? We all know citrus. I think that's pretty standard. However, that's not the only source. Most plants contain vitamin C. Now, I will say that when you look at an orange versus, say, an orange juice, you know, orange has more than just vitamin C in it, okay? It has vitamin C, it has activated folate, it has potassium and magnesium. Now, vitamin C is works its best when it's working with other nutrients. Nutrient therapy in general, nutrients are never all alone, okay? They always have some sort of balance or some sort of synergy with other nutrients. They all go together. That's why eating it in a diet is better than taking it in supplement form. However, with all of us under so much stress and different medical conditions and stuff, we're not always absorbing it from our food, or we're not getting high quality food, and that opens the door for supplementation. But honestly, if you ate a full, well-rounded diet, you should be able to get these nutrients from your diet. That's my ultimate goal, right? Is for me personally, I don't want to be taking supplements in 10 years from now. I want to be getting it all from my diet, right? And every year, every single step I make towards healing my body, it's less and less supplementation, more and more from the diet. But there are others that also have... there are other foods that also have vitamin C, such as anything, kale, Brussels sprouts, kiwis, green peppers, broccoli, red peppers, black currants have a lot, okay? So anything plant-based usually has some vitamin C in there. So vary it up, okay? For those of you that can't do a ton of sugar, citrus may be a problem. Some of you with acid reflux, citrus just doesn't work for you, right? So you can take things in supplements, or you can look at it in other forms. So vitamin C, very cool research out right now. Keep watching, okay? Look for it. It's out there. I can't wait to see what they do with this information. I can't wait to see if it makes a difference in our current situation. The more that we can blend nutrition into therapies, the less side effects we have from medications. Look, bottom line is sometimes we have to use medications. It just is what it is. You want to try to avoid it when you can, but it happens. But the biggest problem with using medications for long periods of time are side effects. Well, one of the best ways to lower side effects, gosh, I can't talk today. Is it Tuesday? Totally Tuesday. The best way to lower side effects is to make sure that you're repleting the nutrients that you're losing from those medications. Okay, that's how you do this. So make sure you're getting a good, well-rounded diet. Take care of yourself, guys. Nutrition, exercise, water, breathing, and managing stress are key to your health. If this was helpful to you, I don't know, many of you may have already signed up for my newsletter, but I actually do send out an email every week with articles about this, links to research, recipes and such. So if you haven't checked that out, please check that out at drpingel.com. You can sign up. I believe on Facebook you can sign up for it directly at the top of the page as well. If you're not already, let me fill your email box full of fun stuff to read right now, because we're all just sitting at home. If you like this, please share it. I also put these on YouTube after the fact. If you had any connection difficulties, I will repost. I will put on YouTube as well. So I really, really appreciate all of you being here. It's only Tuesday, so now I got to figure out a good topic for Wednesday. But I'm absolutely humbled that all of you show up. Yesterday, I got so many kind words from all of you. Yes, it was a harder day for me yesterday, but that's okay. Like, it's life, you know? I'm back today, I'm fine, everything's good. You know, we all have bad days. So thank you so much to all of you. Please be well. Check out drpingel.com and come on back here tomorrow, right around this 9:15, 9:30-ish Arizona time, which right now is the same as Pacific Standard Time. we're one of those states that doesn't have daylight savings time, so I never know what time zone I'm in. Right now we're in Pacific, I think. Then we'll be a mountain in the fall. So anyway, have a fantastic day. Someone's asking about the articles. All my articles are at drpingel.com. You can search whatever you want. They're categorized. And then I send out weekly ones as well. So be well. Bye.